Is it true that probiotics a waste of money? Here is the thing, a vitamin a day, a probiotic a day, an apple a day, all these popular hacks have one thing in common: you are putting $1 in someone's pocket and taking one out of yours. Given that almost any nutritional supplement that you buy in a bottle occurs abundantly in nature, you are justified to question whether it makes sense to spend money on probiotics. There are probiotics everywhere, including in the soil, in fermented foods, and even in your stomach. So how come you are spending $50 on a dose of probiotics? Alright. My name is Probiotic Dan and this channel is aptly titled, My Probiotic Lifestyle. Well, I have not been sent here to hustle you by Big Probiotic. Instead, you will find me digging for deeper truths about probiotics, the science, the myths, and the practical experience. You will find all of it here in this channel. I will also be urging you to help me find the real truth about probiotic supplements. These supplements can change your life, but they also tend to be a bit complicated. In this video, we will cover important topics such as why would you be spending money on probiotics in the first place? How much will probiotics cost you in the course of a month, 2, 6, or even a year or two? We will also get mathematical and delve into economics, and do a small cost-benefit analysis of probiotics. We will also look into how you might be wasting money on probiotics. Finally, this being my 7th straight month on probiotics, I will share with you some of the important lessons that I have learned. Also, I will make sure to let you know if I'm going broke soon. Let's get to it. First, probiotics are a billion-dollar industry. That is why you should be very skeptical about the information that any of us so-called bloggers, influencers, YouTubers, and scientists are force-feeding you. The almighty dollar has ways of making red-hot lies look like snow-white truth, so you should be careful. In fact, my personal journey in the course of this probiotic lifestyle has numerous instances of lost coins. According to market analysts, in 2021 the probiotic industry was valued at about $91 billion. The probiotic industry is quite extensive and it touches on human supplements, animal supplements, beauty products, and foods. So there are enough avenues for you to sink your hard-earned money in the name of probiotics, not just the capsules. Therefore, is it worth spending money on probiotics, or are you wasting that money on these hyped supplements? Let me start by being very clear on this. Assuming a potential probiotic consumer has underlying gut microbiota imbalance problems, probiotics are not a waste of money and their consumption will result in a variety of net positive health outcomes. However, a healthy individual with a well-balanced, state-of-the-art gut microbiota would probably be wasting money by purchasing probiotics because these supplements do not have any considerable health impacts on an individual with a well-balanced gut microbiota. Let me also add this, and this is important. Given the parameters of our modern life, which include a diet that is high in sugars, complex carbohydrates, and processed foods, it is difficult for any of us earthlings to achieve the level of healthy gut that does not need an input of any more good bacteria in the form of probiotics. In fact, out of all the people that I have convinced to consider adding probiotics to their healthy lifestyle, I have observed that about 70% of them found them worth the money. And truth be told, probiotics are among the more expensive nutritional supplements. So if you are going to waste money on probiotics, just how much will you be wasting on these supplements? A quick survey of the online prices for a 30-day course of probiotic supplements shows that the prices range from lows of $10 to highs of $300. In both cases, you will essentially be buying the same thing, a 30-day probiotic dose. There are thousands of probiotic brands. The higher-priced ones often justify their steep prices using claims about the potency of their live cultures, the number of bacteria strains, and access to proprietary technology for preserving and releasing the live bacteria to the gut. Nevertheless, the average product price for probiotic supplements is $33.90. $33 is a steep price for a health supplement. Given that the price comes to about $1 per day, then probiotics better be worth the money. People with more experience on probiotics will tell you that spending a lot on these supplements does not necessarily lead to good results. On the other hand, just because a certain brand is low priced does not mean that it is of low quality, or it will not do the job. But do not worry anymore, there are enough of us in this probiotic community and I believe that together we can figure it out. In essence, the reason why you might be spending money on probiotics is to correct possible imbalances in the composition of your gut microbiome. Subsequently, your probiotic spending is supposed to result in benefits for your digestive health, immunity, and even mood among very many other things. Personally, the main reason why I spend money on probiotics is because they boost my immunity. I am rarely sick now, and I used to have a flu almost every other month. Also, probiotics have helped me to get rid of my persistent brain fog and to enable me sit and concentrate on things. This has improved my productivity immensely. For instance, making a video such as this one would be quite difficult if I still had brain fog. I have many other reasons, but those are the top 2 reasons why I sink my hard-earned dollars into my probiotic lifestyle. Now, let us do a small cost-benefit analysis of probiotics and see if they are a worthy investment. First, if you have come across a probiotic advertisement, you know that these supplements promise you big things. They tell you that if you spend money on probiotics, they will strengthen your natural defenses, boost your immunity, improve your cognitive functions, improve your digestion, and help you lose weight, among other things. However, by all indications, it is likely that the personal need for probiotics versus what the market is offering has not been matched by the available scientific evidence on these products. This gap is also one of the main reasons why this channel exists. For instance, there are no standard prices of probiotics due to the existing ambiguities in their research and development. Another factor to consider in this cost-benefit analysis is whether a store-bought probiotic gives you the same value as my sauerkraut or natural yogurt. The short answer is no. If you need a lot of good bacteria fast, supplements are your best options. Even a whole cup of yogurt will contain an average CFU count of way less than 1 billion living microorganisms unless it is specially formulated. On the other hand, the numbers in some of these probiotic supplements are unimaginable. Basically, you will find that modern probiotics have a potency that we could not have thought possible just a few years ago, courtesy of advances in technology. For instance, you can now buy a probiotic with a CFU count of a whopping 250 billion viable microorganisms. To put this into context, 4 of those probiotics capsules amount to 1 trillion microorganisms, or about 1,000 cups of probiotic-rich yogurt. Now, as much I would like to compare my kombucha or sauerkraut with probiotics. They cannot even compete with my current 5 billion CFU supplement, leave alone that 1/4 trillion CFU supplement. So, if you need a minimum guarantee when it comes to probiotics, then spending a little bit of money on them is not a bad financial decision. You will most likely get good returns on that investment. The only way you can be wasting money on probiotics is if you are buying bad probiotics in the first place. Maybe the probiotics have lost their potency in the course of their storage and shipping. Maybe the probiotic manufacturer is offering an inferior product that does not match modern technology on live cultures. Or, you do not know how to use or choose probiotics in the first place and you are going toward the wrong direction. The conclusion of this cost-benefit analysis is that you are not wasting money on probiotics if you need them in the first place, and you are buying only the good stuff. Also, any probiotic-rich foods will still cost you, whether in terms of money, time, and space. In conclusion, one of the pillar beliefs of my probiotic lifestyle is that you cannot put a price tag on good health and peace of mind. On the other hand, be skeptical about miracle cures because they do not exist. You will still need to do a lot of work to get the full benefits from probiotics. Especially, if you are like me and you suffer from a lingering condition such as leaky gut. In my case, spending money on probiotics is the least I can do, because everything else I do is actually harder. For example, other than spending money on probiotics, I have given up sugar, I live on a very strict diet of low carb and no processed foods, and I have to use some other nutritional supplements on top of my probiotics. Still, the results have been nothing short of impressive. I would still prefer it if you tested the lesson today for yourself. If you have sworn by your probiotic foods, I would advise you to add a simple 5 billion CFU probiotic into the mix, sit back and observe. Do you feel the same, or did you feel energized? The comment section is waiting for you. Bookmark the video by either liking it so that you can easily locate in your library in a few weeks. Alternatively, comment about your intentions and then reply on the comment after about 3 or 4 weeks. Choosing a probiotic is not that simple, mainly because there are about 1 million options to choose from. However, I would recommend a probiotic product with more than 5 billion CFU count, and it should also be a multi-strain. You can buy good probiotics anywhere, but in case you need some help making the choice, I have some links in the description below. Some of these links give me an affiliate commission, and that is how I managed to buy my probiotics. However, I only want the best success stories from you. What works for me or someone else will not automatically work for you, so it is your responsibility to look for what will help you. Probiotics changed my health in ways I could not have thought possible. My life is now way better quality than it used to be. This is the reason why I made these supplements part of my lifestyle. But I had to navigate a lot of false claims to get here. All I want is just for you to discover the potential of probiotics without being capitalized on by big business, and being misled by clearly commercial interests that make a lot of unsubstantiated claims about probiotics. Worse, probiotics are not regulated by the FDA, and this means that some companies are selling you substandard and mislabeled products intentionally. If there are enough of us actively investigating probiotics, then we stand a better chance of knowing better truths about these supplements. See you around.